Now, what's the association with dish soap, Heineken, and Peter Marco? Well, you will find out in this episode of
The Gem Expert, of course.
Now, in the past, I have been not that amazed by his colored gemstones, especially this big ruby. Check out my other video about his $2 million ruby. And yeah, but this time he did impress me because it's two emerald bracelets actually that are top of the line. I mean, seriously. And it's pretty hard to tell the color from a computer display, but from my experience, I know how colors are represented on these displays, and the way to describe this is Heineken or dish soap. That's the how the color looks like in real life somewhat, and it's a vivid green. It's a pretty amazing color, but on a screen it's much more exaggerated. It looks artificial. It looks like just like on this display. The bracelet he shows us looks very similar to the effect is almost the same with this dish soap. So that's the association with Peter Marco and that. And now I will take a look at the video and react to his bracelets. Let's go.
And there's some features about an emerald that you really need to know about, right?
Yeah.
Tell us.
So, emeralds can come from various parts of the world. These happen to be Colombian emeralds. 90%.
I mean, just look at the colors. This is, wow, this is amazing. This is vivid. This is probably the best color you can achieve in an emerald. And the clarity is also pretty good, very good. And it might not be the best in the world, but it's up there, you know, it's definitely up there. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of jewelry that is very unique. And there's no price for this. There's no, like I said, you know, with certain items, when you reach a certain level that are one of a kind, you can make up a price. You know, I'm with that. But it depends on the item, right? But these stones, you have to get each stone and match each stone, and that's the difficulty with this piece.
Colombian emeralds tend to be very light and yellowish, or they can be very dark. So it's very rare when you get them. Look, you could hate green and still love this bracelet. Look at the color. And the success of this bracelet is look how they all match. They're like identical in color. It's very difficult when you're at the real high end to match that color.
So what are we looking at here? I know a top emerald can cost more than a top diamond, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
And most people don't know that. I mean, I didn't know that until recently. But
That's pretty sad that most people don't know. Most people are brainwashed into the belief that diamonds are an investment, when the real investment is really colored gemstones. I mean, it depends, but usually, you know, the diamonds are much more available than colored gemstones in the markets because it's from the chemical composition much more abundant. The diamond is much more abundant than colored gemstones because they are more sophisticated. You know, you not only have clarity and cut, and you have color also, but the color has a much wider range than just DEF, like GE to H or whatever. You know, you have a range of different colors. So that's the main difference. That's why they are rarer, you know.
Over 41 carats of emeralds and diamonds. Every single stone is GIA certified, the diamonds and the emeralds. This would be $1.5 million.
Now, of course, GIA is the top certification for diamonds, but not for colored gemstones. When you want to certify colored gemstones, you should go to SSEF, GRS, or Gibelline. Those are the three main laboratories that the top colored gemstones are certified by. And GIA also, when we talk about the top notch of diamonds, which is D-Color, FL, EF, VVS1 quality, the cut is always excellent, excellent, excellent. 3 excellent marks on that certificate. But in reality, it's not like that, because you can have several stones that are all excellent, but when you compare them in real life, it's very difficult. It's very easy to see that there's major differences in the cut. So not those certificates are to a certain point a reassurance that the stone is real and is really a natural, let's say, type 2A diamond, which is very rare, and you always need a certificate to certify a type 2A diamond, and or let's say a laboratory. But the point is that certification is for the average consumer and not really something for someone who knows stuff about gemstones.
6 million, right?
Yeah.
So this is really good value if you like emeralds. Good value.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Look how bright and consistent the colors are and how they're matched.
That's sick.
It's crazy.
Sick. It's double the size of this one.
For the viewers, this is like, you don't see this anywhere in the world.
4 million.
Yeah, there's a small chance that you will ever see this in real life, even because, like I said, these gemstones in that quality are so rare. It's already rare to find a decent emerald, and then you have 10 stones of the highest quality. That's very rare. That's very rare. You won't see that. You will only see that green at the grocery store in form of this. That's the only form you will see this, or a beer. You know, a beer maybe. Let's go.
Guessing. 7.
7 million.
This size, these emeralds are more expensive than the diamonds.
Wow.
Now, the way to wear this, let me borrow your wrist. The way Michael should wear it would be like this. 1, 2, and then we're gonna frame it. This is the way you rock it. Look, guys.
That's a statement right now.
The colors
You
are
walk down the
crazy.
street, they'll kiss your hand.
They will cut the hand off. Yeah, they will kiss the hand. They will cut it off, man.
It does. You got more
Jesus
coming?
Christ.
When you think about it,
But you can see that the bigger bracelet has a different tone than the smaller stones, but they are really perfectly matched. Like this is almost like they are cut out of the same rough. Super amazing.
Yeah.
Burma ruby.
Look at the color.
Is it Burma?
Yeah.
Burma. Burma.
Yeah,
Burma.
that's $1 million. Look at the color.
Gorgeous.
Oh, finally a real ruby of quality. Oh my God, you can actually call this a ruby. Thank you, man. You just saved your ass, Peter Marco, because the last ruby you showed us, that was ridiculous. That was unheard of. That was disrespectful almost, because, but like I said, big stones usually all of the time they come in bad quality and colored gemstones. But when it comes to rubies, you need to have a decent size and a good quality, or you won't be. This won't be any value, because people need to see the quality. People like to see the bling. People like to see the transparency, the crystal luster. You know, the structure of the crystal. That's important. And with this stone, I don't know how many carats that is. Maybe 4 carats. It's bigger than 3, maybe. But it won't be. Oh no, it could be even more, because it could be cut deeper, and we all know the specific gravity of corundum, which is ruby, is very high. So comparable, a 6-carat ruby, it looks very small next to a 6-carat diamond, because diamond is so light. So this stone, I don't know how many carats, maybe 4 or 5 carats, and probably unheated, pigeon blood red, best color, vivid red. And yeah, like I said, it's from Burma. Burma is South Asia. They have been known for the best ruby quality in the world. In 2009 in Africa, Mozambique was found ruby, and ever since those Mozambique rubies are all around the world and are competing with the South Asian rubies. And the South Asian rubies are, they are also one of the best. There's I don't see their difference really. So it's an amazing ruby. Let's go.
Gorgeous. They just keep coming, don't they?
And this is a nice men's ring, 10 carat.
Yeah, I gotta say, you know, you look in the window. Peter's window is like, I don't know, 100 foot long.
And full of goods.
Full of this stuff.
But as you can see, you know, the big stones here again, they are not even really transparent. But I would love to see a video just colored gemstones from Peter Marco, because he has the capacity of supplying colored gemstones. In my opinion, it's just the consumer doesn't want colored gemstones, because the consumer is programmed onto diamonds. They want diamonds. They think that's really the value. But when in reality it's upside down. The stuff that's not that flashy is actually the value, and the flashy stuff is that cheap stuff usually. Not cheap, but I mean compared to colored gemstones, it's not as rare and not as a good of an investment as a colored gemstone. So yeah, that would be a nice thing. A video of just colored gemstones, Peter Marco, and one video just diamonds. No diamonds, just rubies, sapphires, emeralds, and tourmaline, stuff like this. Because obviously he deals with millions, so he can get his hands onto the stuff. So that would be nice to see as a idea, you know.
So this is a micro fraction. And anyone that's ever in Beverly Hills, you've got to come to Peter Marco. It's like the destination place. It's like the Statue of Liberty of Beverly Hills, Peter Marco stuff.
So you asked me to make it 100 million or more, so I don't want to just...
That's expensive too, right?
Bro.
Oh my word. Oh, what have we got here? Pieces of shit.
Another great example of what not to buy, you know. Don't buy stuff like this. This is a gimmick. But like I said, he needs to have gimmicks in his store, I guess. The stuff that usually sells are iced out diamond chains anyway, so...
This is the size of my watch. Yeah, seriously.
It's an all-natural certified emeralds. Obviously, when you get to this size and you want to match them, you can't, it doesn't exist in the world, you know, this quality. But you have to appreciate the beauty of that.
What am I looking at here, money-wise?
2 million.
That's less than I thought.
Yeah, it's a big look.
But this is crazy. For whatever reason, you got the cards.
This is as much value as his weird ruby, you know. No, it's more value because it's more sophisticated than that ruby ring, but yeah.
Ready? So are we doing dinner or not?
And there he is in awful glory. Am I right or wrong?
Guys, they fell down by accident.
No, they didn't.
That was full glory.
Hands down, one of the best videos.
So are we doing dinner or not?
And there he is in awful glory.
You know, I just realized that I have 2 different eye colors. Or let's say I have one eye is lighter colored than the other. And I thought it's because of the light, but oh, I'm tripping. I don't even know. I think so.
If you want to learn about gemstones, where do you go, right?